The Iglesia Ni Cristo sponsored for the first time the FYM Ministers' Wives Volunteer International in the District of Eastern Canada at the Toronto House of Worship. The ministers and volunteers' wives worked together to get their friends and families to listen to the teachings taught inside the Iglesia Ni Cristo. Reporting from Toronto, Canada, here's Camille Enriquez.
Today's activity is the first of its kind here in the District of Eastern Canada. For the first time, the beloved and hardworking wives of the ministers and head deacons of the Iglesia Ni Cristo in this part of the world are spearheading a propagation activity in sharing their faith with their friends, loved ones, and acquaintances. Tonight, in the Toronto House of Worship, ministers and head deacons' wives have worked together in inviting their friends to listen to the teachings being taught inside the Iglesia Ni Cristo. The local congregations all over the Greater Toronto Area have united and gathered themselves to support this one-of-a-kind propagation event. One of the many unique qualities of a minister or head deacon's wife is humility. Inside the Iglesia Ni Cristo, these women are always humbly supporting their husbands by taking care of their homes and their families. By sponsoring tonight's evangelical mission, they also show their love for their locale and the entire district. The success of this momentous event was not done overnight. The ministers' wives have been working weeks prior to this evangelical mission to prepare their guests. They met, held meetings, and went out to distribute invitations and Pasugo God's Message magazines.
The goal of this activities is to unite with the church administration in sharing our faith and in sharing the gospel, and to invite more people. We want to do our part too in this propagation.
Now that the FYM Minister's Wife Volunteer International launched by the administration, we are so thankful about that, because this is our opportunity that we can also share in the propagation of the words of God.
We, the ministers' wives, began to hold devotional prayers for the success of this activity. And presently, we are handing down Pasugo magazines and invitations. And we are hoping and praying that with God's help, they will attend to this first evangelical mission sponsored by the ministers' wives in our district.
Tonight's evangelical mission was led by the District Minister of Eastern Canada, Brother Rod Bruno, and was attended by hundreds of brethren and many guests from all over the Greater Toronto Area. The lesson taught was about finding and carrying out the true meaning of life.
Oh, praise unto God that it's really successful. There's a lot of guests, and then the lesson is really it's really enlightening and easy to understand and straightforward, and all the questions are answered straight from the Bible. So there's no confusion, there's no room to doubt, and it's crystal clear.
Some people say that behind every successful man is a great woman. Here in the Iglesia Ni Cristo, it can truly be said that behind every dutiful minister or head deacon is a hardworking, loving, and supportive wife. And tonight, the wives are not just supporting their respective husbands and their families, but like every member of the Iglesia Ni Cristo, they prove that they too and will always be one with the church administration in sharing their Christian faith. For Eagle News Service, this is Camille Enriquez, your Canada Bureau. I am one with 25.
On behalf of the FYM Ministers' Wives Volunteer International in the District of Eastern Canada,
We are one with 25.